anything at that speed.
He can do anything with the heat. All right. The other thing out of that, you said when you were younger, trades, they got to you emotionally. But now, I see Zach, lockers right next to you. You got all these young guys up here. Do you take some burdens of, I have to tell these guys how this works because we still got games to win?
Yeah, actually, it was really funny. Plutko came and grabbed me a couple of days ago and was like, do you realize you're the oldest starter with the most experience that's active right now on the staff? Well, I looked around and I was like, damn. I was like, the table's turning pretty fast. But no, I mean, yeah, we all really work together really well. I mean, we all click really well. I think that's the easy part of it. So it's not really a trying effort to do anything. It's easy to help one another just because, I mean, we're
Here
all
it is.
like friends.
The Cleveland Indians team against the Texas Rangers.
What's the main thing? Because the one thing
with
we
the
talked about
rain
when you first got
delay
up here is not being comfortable or trying
That's
to fit
right.
in and not knowing
The
where you
Cleveland
fit.
Indians team
I know with
against
Plesac, I see him around you a
Texas
lot.
Rangers
For better and worse.
with the rain
What are
delay.
the things you do to try to make those guys comfortable?
No, I mean, I hope that my experiences and my talks with them help them, you know, kind of find themselves faster. Because, I mean, that was like I said, that was the hardest part about, you know, coming up here. And they all seem to be coming up here, besides Plesac asking for a towel because he was sweating so bad. But, I mean, between Beebs and Savali, like them coming up here, it's like I mean, it's the same thing for them.
All right, let's talk about you. That start in Baltimore obviously wasn't you. You had the ankle injury. You go through that situation, and I got to tell you, before your last start, your pitching coach said he thought your changeup was the best it's ever been, and he felt like you had 4 big-time pitches, and they expect you to pitch like an ace. I don't know if he's told you that, but when you hear that, what does that mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot. It means a lot, especially coming from them. I mean, they see me every day. I mean, you've seen all the work being put in and just, you know, rebuilding myself from the ground up and coming back from the injury. And now I'm kind of getting the changeups, getting some split action, really cutting some of the velocity off it and getting more separation. And, you know, just slowly evolving. Just gonna figure out what to do with the arsenal now.
Wait, you talk about that change, and I thought you with having more split action. Are you doing something different in how you hold it or how you use it?
Yeah, both. Hold it mechanically, and kind of how I use it. I'm even mixing it in, you know, situations I normally wouldn't have. I'm getting some really funny looks at it too.
I know. That's why I'm asking, because sometimes it looks like it could be, I don't want to say a curve, but it looks like it's obviously something else, but it doesn't look like a change.
Yeah, when it clicks right, I can get it to, you know, kind of be like my little left-handed curveball.
So you got a screwball now? How many pitches, and is this part of Trevor rubbing off on you? How many pitches do you need? You're throwing up to 97, 98. You've got a slider, you got the curve, you got a change. Is there anything else you want in the arsenal?
No, not right now. I mean, I just trying to keep getting those 4 better, and then the game will tell you when you need to pick up another one. So I'll let the game dictate when I need to add like a cutter or something.
No pressure, but I haven't seen 3 bills put up by you, and I'm not saying you need to. And because, and you know this, and I can say this to you, there's a lot of pitchers that want to throw really hard, and you see them throw hard, then they lose a little bit, they lose movement, and they're just throwing hard. You've been able to hit 97, 98, and it seems like you're still keeping the movement. Is that something that you're conscious of heck yeah, you want to throw 100, but you've got to have the movement to go along with it, correct?
Yeah, I mean, that's something, I mean, I check usually after the first inning every single start, is how much lift I'm getting. Not necessarily, it doesn't move right or left too much, it's just how much lift, perceived lift in inches is getting for the hitter, because, I mean, the more inches you get in lift, the harder it is going to hit the ball, and that's with any fastball, whether it's 88 or 98. So, I mean, that's really what we key in on, and usually if the lift's up, the velocity's up, so it's really...
So when you say lift, that's like when we say it looks like a fastball's rising, even though it says physics say that a ball can't, but there is a look that comes from that, correct?
Yeah, I mean, in reality it's not, but to perception of vision and to your brain as a hitter, it is.
You never thought you'd get a physics class with Mike Clevenger and Andre Nat, but you're getting one. All right.
On a rainy day.
Yeah, deep on a rainy day. The Angels still brings up, because of your last start, it was good. Walked a couple guys, and I think Carl and Tito both thought that anytime you see that Angels hat, there's still something that makes your blood pump a little bit.
I mean, it is. I mean, I know some guys still over there, and you know, you always want to make them feel like they should have kept you, even if the same front office isn't there. I still won't forget, you know, they gave me the first opportunity in pro ball, so I'll always be grateful for that, and I got a bunch of amazing connections over there that I'll probably stay in touch with the rest of my life. So, I mean, it's kind of like you want to show out for your boys.
All right, last thing, and I'll let you go. You're in a pennant race. You've been with this team where you guys have won last year. You had the Division I. Everybody was just waiting for the dates. You've been here 16, 22-game win streak. You've seen all those things. Are you excited to be in a pennant race where every night we are kind of looking back on that scoreboard, or after the game we all go in and we all are doing it, so we might as well be open about it. We're looking at our phones, we're looking at the TVs. How exciting is it to be there? I know you won the World Series, but how exciting is this part of it, especially with this team?
I mean, it almost sounds kind of narcissistic, but yeah, it's more fun. I mean, it's more fun every night at the ballpark. Now, it's not fun last year, but I mean, we had it wrapped up with, you know, almost 2 months left on the schedule. And not the games didn't mean anything, but it almost felt as if you were just preparing for something bigger and just waiting for like a bomb to go off. You know, like you're just preparing every day. Just when's that explosion going to happen? And now it's kind of like, you know, we kind of get a little bit more closer and closer to that playoff environment, playoff feel in the dugout. You can feel it late innings last night against Texas. You know, 1-0 ball game. We got a guy on third. You can feel it in the dugout. People standing up on the top of the bench. I was going to get on top of the dugout for a second. You know, like it's starting to build that way. And I actually think in the long run, I mean, we really pull this together. It's going to be better for us, and we're going to be more prepared going into the postseason.
His plate duty's pretty interesting.
Yeah, he's the homie.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Andre Cleff, thanks. And boy, Mike Clevinger, he really has come into his own again this year. I think we saw it last year, too, but this year, even with the injury, a couple of great outings to start the season, 12 innings, didn't allow a run, had to go on the injury list. Was on the injury list for about 2 months. Comes off the injury list, and now in July and August, like I said, every start that he's had has been a quality start. That shows you that this guy's got the ability to bounce back and be a veteran.
There's got to be discipline in knowing that when you come back from injury, you're not trying to do too much too fast, and that, I think, has been the biggest reason why he's had sustained success.
All right, and we just heard the PA announcement from Bob Tayak that tonight's game has been postponed. So this game will not be played here tonight in Cleveland. So we still have the day game tomorrow, though, at 1 o'clock.
This will be a better idea now for the Indians how to figure out where you want to go from here. And again, you still have to be able to finish off the homestand with a win and be able to have that momentum moving forward. Now, what Tito decides to do with the rotation, we'll kind of see where that goes from here. But to be honest, again, rather than waiting here all night, you know, and having to play at 10 or 10:30, right, this is probably the better thing to have happen. But just adjust. Understand that tomorrow is a big jumping point now because, yeah, not the way you wanted the Houston series to go, but you did sweep the Angels. You had a tough one last night against Minor. You get the day off today. Now you come back, try and finish this homestand on a very solid note.
All right, we just got to know, too, that it'll be a doubleheader tomorrow. So first pitch for the first game is at 1 o'clock. It's a traditional doubleheader tomorrow. We'll be with you here on Indians Live at 12:30, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. But doubleheader going down, so we'll probably see Plesac going for the Tribe, and we'll see what the Rangers do. And you know, now with the off day today, that's become an off day. You've got to see how the rotations are going to get juggled, and not another off day really coming up anytime soon for the Indians. It's going to be interesting.
It will, because you can almost foresee a possible bullpen game, but then lies a real problem too, because you've got to play already 9. If you don't go extras in that first game, still got to cover another 9, and then you got to go on the road. This is probably one of the worst case scenarios you could have had. You didn't want to have to play a traditional doubleheader tomorrow before you go on the road, before a very key 4-game series.
They'll have a 26th man tomorrow, too, so we'll see who the Indians will bring up. But again, tonight's game against the Rangers has been rained out. It's been postponed until tomorrow. It will become part of a traditional doubleheader, 1 o'clock first pitch. We are with you at 12:30 for Indians Live to get you started for that doubleheader here from Progressive Field. So make sure you join us, as that's a wrap for us here tonight, then, as this game, again, has been postponed. So we'll see you tomorrow. We'll have rain delay programming for you for a little bit, so make sure you stay right here with us on Sports Time Ohio. For Matt, Rick, Andre, and Jensen, I'm Al. Thanks for watching tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Doubleheader. 12:30 coverage begins.
Hey, Dirk Bentley here. I'm always on the go. And my on-the-go go-to is 5-Hour Energy. Even on my days off, I never slow down. I built these shelves. I've been painting, experimenting with time travel, translating ancient Greek, trying some new music, working as a secret agent. I'm still working out the kinks. So, bellissimo. The future is messed up. So for energy on the go, grab a 5-Hour Energy. Works fast, works long, tastes good. Gotta go.
I've always been drawn to those careers where I can help people. I've been a firefighter and a flight medic, but now I'm a lineman. Being a lineman took the pieces that I loved from my prior careers them all into one. I'm still a first responder, still answering the call when people need us most.
What's at the heart of people pleasing? Value pricing on every pre-owned vehicle. Customers don't like to haggle over price. We don't either. So along with the best certified vehicles around, we do all the research. Offer a great price from the start. You get the best value up front. Guaranteed. Come see us or go online at SarahAutoPark.com.
Sarah Auto Park in Akron on the Green Auto Mile.
Put your money where the rate is at Dollar Bank.
There you have it. The Cleveland Indians team against the Texas Rangers with a rain delay.